Right, so you may have seen the short I put the other day about the leaky transit footwell, so I'll put in here. So I'm looking into how to fix this, and it's quite a bit of trim removal to do this. I can't quite figure out how to get this last bit out because it seems fully wedged in here and I don't want to take the passenger seat out. But there's 3 bolts hidden under panels here. They are T30 Torx. And if it's like mine, they are going to be very rusted. I say mine, ours. Very rusted to the point where one of them just cleanly snapped off. So, as you can see, I have taken them out, prized this off. To get this off, I had to take the trim panel off the passenger seat, which just pulls off towards you. And then I had to pull off this evil bit of trim, which goes on here to make space for that. That does pull off, but it's got many clips. And I can tell now that's going to be a pain to get back in just because of the access, but it basically just pulls off. You have to sort of pull it off and this way in towards the middle of the van. Right, and then to get these plugs out that cover the T30 Torx, I absolutely muddled these with a screwdriver. Again, this was so cruddy, I didn't even notice the circles until I scored around them. But they are just push fit ones, so you can just pry them out. And then we get to the main event. So underneath here, you can see where the water level gets to. I thought it was coming off the wheels here, and you can see by the mud, and then just somehow forcing its way underneath the seals into here. But if we have a look in here, it's pretty grotty. Very old McDonald's Monopoly sticker somehow down here. And then you get towards the back. What's this up here? Some holes. So there was this floating around into here. Not quite sure what that's for. And then this is, so this van was fitted with some of the trailer wiring by the factory, which then disappears off into the van. So this goes from the dash to the here. And it's very corroded, so I don't know if this is going to be savable for when we put tow bar in. But anyway, that's irrelevant. The important bit is this bit here, a plastic bung. And then this hole up here, I think, is the root of our cause. So I think that's supposed to go in there. If I can just, there we go. Because that button would go under the car here. Is there. So I think the water is all just coming up, thrown up under the wheels, up under here, getting caught in this bit, and basically just going, oh, I can't do it now, pop, and just in there. So I'm hoping that putting that back in, I might even put it on this side just to, because the water's going to be forcing its way in here, so it's always going to be pushing there. Maybe it'll push it off and completely lose it forever though. Tiger seal maybe. But going back to the trailer wire briefly, when Ford do your trailer wires from the factory, they run this wire which goes all the way, you can see it just cable tied all the way to the back there. So when you buy the official Ford one, all they have to do is fit the tow bar, a little tiny link wire at that end, a little tiny link wire at this end. But this one as well is also being completely uncovered. So we have a tow bar that we're going to fit. It came with all new wires, which I was annoyed about initially, but after seeing the state of these, it's probably for the best. So yeah, if you have a leaky footwell on the passenger side, I assume it's very similar on the driver's side, this is your cause.